Hey everyone, it's Sandra DeFreitas from WPBlogsites.com. I just wanted to give you the lowdown on the latest version, WordPress 3.5. So with this version, I always say when it comes to either the before the decimal point or the number after the decimal point, the first decimal number there, always wait a week or so, because this usually means it's been a release based on new functionality. When you have a second decimal point, like we had 3.4.1 and then we had 3.4.2, and the difference between the two, well, actually both of them were had some security features that needed to be done or needed to be fixed up, and a couple other little tweaks that they threw in as well. So this is a bigger one. This is all features in this update. So we're going to go over those features. I'd wait a week or so, see if there's any other updates that come around for 3.5. And then also you want to check if your plugins and your theme is compatible with 3.5. Yeah, and we'll take a look at the plugins piece a little later, and then for the themes you'll have to check out where you got your theme and to see if it is compatible with it. Normally they are, but I just have to say that as a disclaimer because I don't want anyone to get mad at me. Alright, so here we go. So we've got a couple things that are new. We've got the new media manager, which is great for those of us who really are visual and like to see bigger pieces or bigger thumbnails of those images before we insert them, especially if you insert quite a bit of like images that you're looking for, or you've like uploaded 3 logos and you can't remember which one is the correct one that you want to put in there. So this is a beautiful eye saver. You can also do galleries, which you've been able to do before, but now you can drag and drop pieces of your gallery, images in your gallery. There is a new theme, 2012, just in time for New Year's Eve 2012. So 2012 is actually really attractive. At first I thought, oh, it's so simple, but I forget how much I really love the simple themes because you can make it your own afterwards. You could add color to it. You could have less pages, more pages. You can add images or not. So simple is better, and it is mobile friendly, very mobile friendly. So if this is a new theme that you're looking at, this is a really sexy theme. And for those of you who are working with WordPress on a high resolution screen, so if you're working on your iPad or a MacBook Pro or anything else like that, they have equipped WordPress with a Retina Ready, functionality. So everything looks really crystal clear and there's a lot of detail. They've also added a couple different features for better accessibility and making it easier for you to choose a color on the color palette, and there's a whole bunch of other little things. So let's go take a look. So first, let's go and create a post, and we're going to add media. So you can already see this has changed, the button has changed. All the buttons are more square now instead of circular. I have a feeling that has something to do with the Retina display. So here are all my images. I'm going to create a gallery. And what I'm going to do is also upload some of my images, you can see. So I can just drag and drop them, and it'll load them in there. And if I wanted this gallery, so let's say I went to an event and I took a whole bunch of pictures and I want to put them on my site, this is what I would do. And I would check off all the ones that I want to be in this gallery. And then I would create my gallery. So, and arrange them in the way that I want, of course. Create my gallery. And how do I want them? Da-da-da. And let's say I don't want that one anymore. That one pops up. Hey, let's put her up here. That's my dog watching that's her television. She likes to watch the fireplace. Okay, so we have 3 columns. You could change that to something else. So if I did 2 columns, then I have a 2 by 3, so I have 2 columns of 3 each. I think I have enough room for 3. I'll try 4 won't work. Okay, let's do 2 just so we can see it. And we're going to insert it into our post. Okay, so I will save this. and publish it under gallery. Da-da-da. And publish. So we'll take a look at how that looks. So you can see how the gallery kind of works. If you haven't used the gallery before, it's pretty cool. But now they've helped you arrange things a little easier. So there you go. Now, obviously, you want to take your images and you want to make sure that they're about the same size as well when you go and edit them. Okay, if you want to come back and edit this, you can click on that button. And let's say I'll put the two bigger images together, and I'm actually going to change this to 3 columns, and update just in case, and then I'm going to refresh this. So you see the three columns, etc. Okay, so that is the media library. Pretty neat, pretty good looking, I'd say. And what I like is that you can really see all your images and so much bigger, and what a delight this is going to be for your eyeballs. All right, cool. Let's move on to the next thing. So we've got the 2012 theme, which I am really loving. So once you've activated it, I'll give you a sneak peek of what it looks like. So this is it. Nice and simple. I don't have a tagline on this demo site, but there you go. Some posts and some different things in there. You could rearrange it, add images, of course. And then what you could do is you can go and customize it. And one thing I forgot to mention, that if you decide that you go to one theme and then you want to go back to your old theme, it actually saves all your widgets for you now. So before you'd have to rearrange, put them back to where they, how you had them before. Now it saves it for you. So it's really nice. So here we go. If I want to put my tagline in, demos for cool people. If I want to change my colors, I can select my color, and here's that color picker, which is really nice. Okay, and my background color I'll leave as white. Oops, I didn't leave that as white. Hey, there we go. So good. There we go. And now I can drag and drop this as well. You're probably used to that with different pieces of different stuff that you've ever worked with. So save and publish. And we'll go back and look at some other things as well. Okay, so that one's done. And then we'll look at background image. I'm not going to do that. I'll probably hurt your eyeballs by doing that. And then I already set my navigation in my appearance menu. And then my static page, I already set this up otherwise. Okay, so there's just a couple of things for you. I'm going to close that. And we'll just refresh our screen. And so there's my tagline. There's my green text there at the top now. Okay, so that's 2012 theme. It comes with a lot of different templates too. So if you want to do a wide page for sales pages, or you have a specific page that you want for your blog, all your blogs to show up, which is a brilliant idea, you could do that as well. I've got a start here. I don't think there's any text on this. Okay, I don't have any text on that. I always use a site for demo, so I never know what I'm going to get when I come in here. And what else did I want to show you? Yeah, you know these silly links that you get when you install WordPress here? Those are going to be gone when you install a new version of WordPress using 3.5. And I'm excited about that because those always get in my way. Cool. Let's go to the dashboard for a second. So the dashboard has more options for you as well. Okay, they lied. I thought I saw if there was more options for a dashboard. Let me go to my screen options here. I've got it. Oh, here we go. There's a welcome. That's what it is. I have it disabled. Okay, so the welcome has a couple of different things that you can go ahead and do immediately. So it's kind of like really is the dashboard of the dashboard. So go ahead and write a blog post, write your about page, view your site, or do a couple of other things, okay? So if they really got the user in mind when they created 3.5, I think they actually really made this useful for those of us with poor eyesight, because I know my eyesight's going, and the Retina display and the media library really helps with that. So I hope you enjoy WordPress 3.5. I know they've worked really hard on updating it and bringing these new features to you. So enjoy. Bye.